What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to do a build update on the Axial SCX24 Jeep Wrangler. So it's been a couple weeks since I did the walkthrough video where I kind of told you everything I did on the Jeep. If you haven't seen it, check it out right here. But anyways, so it's been a couple weeks since that video. I did add the bumper most recently to this Jeep. I just wanted to make this video real quick and sweet so I could kind of go over and let you know how the build is doing. So let's start with the most obvious thing. I don't know if you noticed, but the roof rack is no longer on the Jeep. So I took a trip out to Bakersfield. I was in the car all day. It was hot, and the roof rack kind of fell off with the scale accessories. The interesting thing is though, scale accessories didn't fall off the roof rack, but the roof rack fell off of the Jeep. It was only hot glued, so that may be part of the reason, but then that doesn't explain why the scale accessories didn't fall off of the roof rack. So I don't know if you can tell right here. You can see this bend right here, but this roof rack is pretty warped. It's all warped going in this direction. So I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if it was due to the heat or due to the material or something, but the roof rack kind of really badly warped on the Jeep, and it looks kind of weird when it's up top. I just don't like looking at it up there. So I kind of took it off. I have 4 holes up here. I don't really like to look at them, but I don't know if I want to continue with this Jeep or with this roof rack. So I just kind of have that off to the side right now. I do want to put the scale accessories on here, but it just doesn't look right, so I'm going to save these for another build in the future. So that's the scale accessories. The mirrors, the rock sliders, and the snorkel doing just great. I don't know if they're made out of a different material or not, but that roof rack definitely did warp. So like I said earlier in the previous video before this, I did install this bumper, which is pretty freaking cool. I also raised the bumper on the Jeep, so it improves the approach angles, which is pretty freaking awesome, so I like that. I also mounted the shocks back into the original position, well, at least up front. Up here it's a little bit lower, but it's almost pretty much stock. I lowered the center of gravity. Thought that would improve when actually crawling, not just for looks. So that makes sense. These RC4 drive Patagonias, oh my gosh, these are some of the best tires ever. They're way better than the rock crushers that I have on the C10. They're so wide and grippy, which I think the wideness is what makes them really awesome. It's a great looking tire. The foam, they're holding up, liking that. The gas can hold in the back is doing pretty awesome. Got the spare tire on there still. What else do I have right here? It's pretty stock. The motor's still running good. ESC's good. Battery's good. I think I want to look for a battery that may be able to give me a longer runtime. If you know of any batteries, comment below. Love to hear what you guys are thinking. I do have, what are they? Full send RC wheel weights for RC4 drive 1-inch beadlocks. So I do have those. I'm not too sure if I have too much weight on this thing already, because I do have the Axial weights, I have the brass knuckles, what else do I have? The steel wheels. So I do have weight on the truck. I want to add those I want to add those full send RC wheel weights, but I don't know if I have too much weight. So let me know if you guys think I have too much weight or not. I don't have the brass diff covers, so maybe that could add weight in the rear. And I know rotational weight versus static weight, which is better. It's always a common debate. So yeah, I'm contemplating that. What else? Hot racing shocks. Like I said earlier in the playlist, I replaced the springs with the black ones instead of the silver ones. Thought they were too stiff. That's cool. The 3D printed high clearance links, they're still holding in. Don't really notice any chips or anything like I would see on the hot racing ones, so it's kind of hard to tell how those are doing. One of the weights fell out of the rock sliders. Luckily I saw it, so I was able to glue it back in. Not a big deal. Those weights add what? 1/4 of an ounce on each side down low, so that's good. I don't know, overall definitely satisfied with this build. Really looking pretty freaking cool. Yeah. So let's go outside and crawl it for a little bit and just get some footage, because that would be freaking awesome. Alrighty, so right after I just filmed that last line, I was filming another line for Instagram and this happened. So the tire mount for the spare tire pretty much just straight up broke off, and it wasn't like it tumbled and it like freaking did 20 flips and ripped off. It legit just back bumper scraped and popped right off. Good thing I have a spare one from Saddlebag 420. Shout out to that guy. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. So now we're just gonna head inside. So thanks guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. See you guys on the next video. Peace.